You know, some think if a song does not make top 40, that means, well, gosh, this song must be bad. Well, there is some truth in that. There's a lot of songs that don't deserve to be in the top 40. But here's the thing about the Hot 100. There's a lot of songs that are R&B songs, that were R&B songs that were solid rhythm and blues records, but were not pop enough to be in the top 40. And the same thing with country. And the song I'm going to play for you, one of the best. Should have been top 40 either way. Bobby Parker, Watch Your Step. We're talking about some blues. Talking about some blues, some jams. We're talking about some massive guitar licks in this record. And I do mean massive, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Bobby Parker, Watch Your Step on Billboard's Hot 100 the week of July 1st, 1961. Let me go ahead and read you the top 5 records that week in 1961. Let me bring that up for you real quick, and then I'll get into the Bobby Parker record, which is at number 65, up from 77 that week in 1961. That would be July 1st, 1961. Traveling Man by Mr. Ricky Nelson at number 5. I believe that one was written by Gene Pitney. Bobby Lewis, Tossing and Turning at number 4, up from number 7. Down from number 1 the previous week, one of Pat Boone's biggest hits, Moody River at number 3. Raindrops. So Many Raindrops by Dee Clark at number 2, and of course Quarter to Three by Gary U.S. Bonds at number 1. And we got old Bobby Parker just slamming and jamming away at number, let's see, I forgot the number on this thing, number 65, I believe. Billboard's Hot 100, Watch Your Step. Rhythm, blues, guitars. He was inspired by a couple of records, influenced by a couple of records. It was based on Dizzy Gillespie's Mantica and also Ray Charles, what I'd say. It sounds a lot like what I'd say about Ray Charles. According to Bobby Parker, he was fooling around with the riff of the Dizzy Gillespie record. And then he just decided to go blues. Just go ahead and turn it into a blues record. And that's what he did. He put it out off the Feed Tone record label. Not much impact here in the States. Went to number 51 on Billboard's Hot 100. That's it. But in England, oh gosh. Some of the British rock and roll stars fell in love with this record. Some of the artists who was influenced by that record, very influential record in England. Adam Faith, the Spencer Davis Group, Manfred Mann, the Beatles. The Beatles borrowed that riff, partially borrowed that riff for I Feel Fine, and most notably, Day Tripper. As a matter of fact, let me read you a quote. If I can come across this quote by John Lennon, this is what John Lennon said. As a matter of fact, here it is. This is a quote from John Lennon. Excuse me, Watch Your Step is one of my favorite records. The Beatles have used the lick in various forms. The Allman Brothers used the lick straight as it was, and I'm not surprised. The Allman Brothers being sort of a bluesy-based band, they would definitely dig down into the Bobby Parker songbook of riffs. But here it is. Oh, God, it's a great record. Man, I tell you what, if I was a music director of a rock and roll radio station back in the early 60s, back in 1961, I'd probably put this song in hot rotation. Bobby Parker, Watch Your Step, at number 65, up from 77 the week of July 1st, 1961.